this is Jake with Foltz Ag. I want to go over this Deutz-Fahr 4080E power shuttle. New model, just came out this year. A lot of our customers don't know a whole lot about it. We're not going to go over the whole tractor. We're just going to point out some features and benefits that this tractor has that another 80 horse tractor in its market segment isn't going to have. A couple things up front: four-wheel braking on this unit. Okay, there's physical wet brakes in the front axle and in the rear axle, and we're going to demonstrate that here in a little bit. We'll get on the tractor and we'll make it stop with the front brakes and spin through on the rear tires. Kind of slicked up the floor here a little bit like a burnout pad so we can show that braking action. This is a power shuttle transmission, so you can go forward and reverse without using the clutch. And it's also got stop and go feature, which we're going to demonstrate when we start moving it. So stop and go works with the brake pedal. Push the brakes, tractor stops. Let off the brakes, tractor goes again. Super convenient for the hay field or doing loader work if an operator is used to a backhoe. So the other feature on this is this D-clutch button right here. So this button operates just like a clutch switch, so you can clutch it and you can shift your gears and let back off of it. We'll demonstrate here a little bit. So we're going to move forward. This button will stop our motion. We can shift into the next gear and the button will regain our motion again. So every time you want to make a gear change, you can make that gear change just with one hand. And again, we're not moving our clutch leg. We're not touching the forward and reverse switch. The stop of motion was all on this switch here. The other feature to this tractor that no other competitor is going to have is a stop and go function. That is a function that you have to turn on and off, and I just activated it on the tractor. So what the stop and go will do is the brake pedals will stop the tractor. We are in neutral right now. The tractor's not in gear, just the same as if we hit the clutch. When we let off on the brakes, the tractor will go again. Every time we push the brakes down, it's going to de-clutch the machine, and then we let off the brakes, it's going to modulate that shift in. Whatever gear we're in, wherever we have the shuttle set at, it's going to allow that to come in and out just the same as we were running the forward and reverse switch, or if we were using our foot clutch over here. It works in forward and reverse. You let off on the brakes and it goes. You push the brakes down and it stops. Now the one thing to remember with the stop and go, when you activate that and you hit your brakes, not only is it taking the transmission into neutral, but we have four-wheel braking on this tractor. So I'm going to demonstrate that now. I'm going to turn the stop and go off. So now the tractor is going to try to fight through the brakes. So now when we move forward, we can hit the brakes. Our front axle is holding us, and the rear axle is now still pushing. So this is showing the front brakes holding the whole machine to the floor. There is no other 80 horse tractor on the market that's going to have the safety and stability that this does with the front brakes, especially in hilly southeastern Ohio.